why ophthalmology cannot escape AI is primarily wherever there is image, those fields are primarily like the integration of AI into the fields which have image-based diagnosis or management is going to be happening. Okay, so according to FDA links, I've given you the FDA link here, so you can go back and check. It's a dynamic link. Every day it keeps they update whatever AI mediated, AI enabled devices. So this is the link for FDA medical devices. I think in 2023 the number was in single digit. Okay, so around 10 to 4, 8, 9, and then at the end of the year it was around 14 or something. Okay, but can you guess how many devices have been approved in 2024? AI enabled devices? Roughly around 925 devices have been approved. That is for 2024. In 2025, it's ongoing process. And the majority, 70% to 75% of the AI-based devices are for radiology. Okay, now I can see people are smiling. Okay, so no problem. But I'll come back to the ophthalmology part. Now, how many devices do you think, what is the first AI-based equipment or the diagnostic algorithm which was FDA licensed to be used? Yes, sir. Diabetic retinopathy, yes, sir. IDX-DR, like IDX tool was approved in 2018. That was the first tool which was approved. Currently, we have roughly 10 devices. Okay, only 10 in that list. You can go back, you can check it. So whenever it gets updated, you can go do those stuff. I've given you the links for IDX and all those stuff as well. So primarily, AI integration is, most of the researchers, they are working on integrating AI into retinal diseases, because even the humans tend to diagnose retinal diseases by imagery. Okay, by looking at the image. So image-based diagnosis, the technology is called as computer vision. You can teach the computers to go through these images and learn from those images, and so it becomes a repetitive task. That's why radiology, pathology, ophthalmology, wherever image-based things are there, it's very easy to AI to come in and integrate and help the doctors. So it gives, improves the precision of diagnosis. It's very quick as well, and like we are talking about AI related errors, but everyone forgot there is a chance of human related errors. Okay, so whenever AI came, people were talking like nobody is doing actual research, no groundbreaking research is coming up and all those stuff. But even before AI, I don't think India excelled very much into groundbreaking research or whatever stuff is there. But the dimensions have changed, and we have to adapt to the AI related research or diagnosis and all those stuff. So this is like the example which I've taken from one of the study. So you can see that they in their study they've said that diagnosis of epiretinal membrane has been up to the likelihood of 0.995. It means roughly to 99.5%. Okay, so the AI model is confident in diagnosing an epiretinal membrane, which I guess it's a rare thing, right? Is it a quite common thing? I'm not an ophthalmologist. It's a quite common thing. I'm not sure, but they said the likelihood is very much, and this is the IDX-DR, the first tool from ophthalmology which have been given the approval from FDA for independent automated screening for diabetic retinopathy. So the patient comes to the retinal scanner. So the images are taken, it's automatically fed into the AI models. AI models will come up into the and give you the reports. So there's no signs of diabetic retinopathy. You can come back for the next year. It will fix the appointment for the next date, and it will send the patient. If there is vision-threatening diabetic retinopathy or some kind of non-proliferative changes, it will refer it again to the ophthalmologist. This is about IDX-DR. But can you notice, what do you notice in this? About IDX-DR, especially with regards to our country. What's the most important thing? Cost, of course. So can you spend $101 for, like, it's literally, for us, you cannot reason for spending all those. The second tool which was approved from FDA was in 2020, and the tool name is from the iNuke or IART. The company name is IART. So it can diagnose from mild diabetic retinopathy to vision-threatening diabetic retinopathy. It can classify different stages of diabetic retinopathy and give you the details. So these are the few AI-related tools, And of course, AI can diagnose the anterior chamber from the corneal diseases as well. Okay, so you can distinguish between infectious, non-infectious. It can even identify pathogens. In one of the studies, I was like, this is the image given and AI-based diagnosis. The AI model was Corny AI. It said infectious keratitis and acanthamoeba might be the possible reason for keratitis. So it's evolving very fast, and only thing we can do is at least be aware of what's happening in that field. So when we get the foundational model, till now India doesn't have any foundational model like China or US or France or these kind of countries, but I hope we will get a foundational model very soon. And once we get foundational model, I think it's going to be a giant leap into the system of AI. So that's because of the data privacy issues. I think our government is not very much into doing all the integrating the AI related stuff. Now, even in age-related macular degeneration, ROP, retinopathy of prematurity, glaucoma, diagnosis of glaucoma and keratoconus and all this stuff, it's including pediatric ophthalmology. So detection of strabismus or amblyopia detection and all these stuffs are being explored. And even in ophthalmic surgery, like robotic surgeries, cataract-based surgeries, most importantly, preoperative safety and intraoperative guidelines. You can see this image. So the physician wears like a lens glass or a smartphone. App is inbuilt, and if he just scans the products like the lenses, so he can scan the planned lens, reserved lens, it just shows the green mark. So it's time saving. I mean, all the parameters are screened by the AI app, and it gives you green marks or red marks if the appropriate lens have been selected or not. So just before surgery. So these kind of models have been being developed, and it's going to get integrated very soon into even the intraoperative guidance. So OCT-based AI tool helps in improving the surgical accuracy and all, and smartphones are being explored a lot. So the recent smartphones have the high quality images can be taken from the new generation of models, and they are being used for primarily triaging the AI images. You can see that. So it's not used for diagnosis, but you can triage, like it can mention it as normal or routine cases or semi-urgent or urgent. So this is going a long way in terms of telemedicine. Because the rural people can be triaged and the urgency of the disease can be known. And now I don't know anything about all these retinal images. So I'm into hardcore community medicine for the last 16 years. So please try your diagnosis into A, B, C, D, E, F, like whatever is possible for you. Okay. So I'll just, yes, ma'am. It can be right or wrong, doesn't matter. Please throw the towel in the ring. Yes, come on. Anything. A, B, C, D, E, F. B is retinal detachment. Wonderful, sir. B is retinal detachment. C, sir. A, C, D. Yes. Retinal vein occlusion. Excellent. C is retinal vein occlusion. And what about D, E, F? F is the normal one. Okay. So what about D, E? E is glaucoma. Yes, you got it right. E is glaucoma. D is diabetic retinopathy. And what about A? AMD. AMD. And would you believe these images are generated by an AI model? These are not real images of patients. Okay. So there's a network called GAN network of training AI models. So because there is paucity of quality imaging to train the AI models, what they do is they have two models simultaneously. One is called a generator, another one is called the discriminator. The generator tends to produce, based on the data you have uploaded, the generator tends to produce images and it feeds to the discriminator. Discriminator has to determine the diagnosis correctly. Okay, like this is fake, this is human, this is AI generated. Until the discriminator fails to identify the AI generated or normal image, the generator feeds on creating images. The feedback between these two keeps on going off. This is called generative adversarial network. It's gaining traction into many AI related images because having images or the data is the primary issue here. Quality images are it's very difficult to get quality images to train the AI models. Now what they're doing is AI is generating the models to train the AI models. Okay, so with human in the loop technique. So these are AI generated models, and you all got it right. Okay, and these are the different techniques, as I said. So there are, the primary thing is computer vision, and whatever we use with ChatGPT and all those things are called as NLP, natural language processing. Means the computers can process your own natural language and write the code for you, though we do not understand any computer language like Python or HTML or JSS, I mean CSS, whatever. So I'll come to the limitations of using AI in ophthalmology. The most important thing is data privacy. Nobody is willing to upload the patient data or the images of the patients into the AI models, because you are not sure, the privacy policies are not sure, and you do not know like how they are going to be used. So that's not possible. So that's a huge issue of data privacy, but there's a beautiful solution that right now, if you let me know, like I can disconnect the internet and I can run the AI model inside my computer even without internet. So the data will not leave my system. So now if you purchase a new generation of laptops, I think the inbuilt AI bots have been built, which needs no internet. Your data does not leave the laptop itself. So that solves the purpose of the question of data privacy. And something called as black box phenomenon. Anyone heard about black box phenomenon? Every doctor is suffering from, like, we have something called as a black box phenomenon. Means we are not aware how AI models are making the decision of the output, giving the proper output. So we should be knowing, like, whenever you use an AI model, you should be knowing, like, when you use a new drug, you are asking what kind of trials did you did, what is the trial results, what were the sample size. You go back to all those data, right, to validate whatever research has been done. But at the same time, for any AI model which comes to the market, we are supposed to look into the decision making capabilities, the algorithmic capabilities. They are supposed to publish whatever training material they have used and all those stuff. Okay, in European guidelines is very robust and very strict. European AI guidelines have been launched, but we don't have such robust guidelines. ICMR has given a advisory based guidelines or something, but it's not so robust or very strict. Now again, the heterogeneity of images, and I'll club this with generalizability of the results. Whatever results you get in UK or US cannot be generalized to the Indian population. So that's a huge issue here, and and cost is a huge issue, and of course everyone is worried about the last point, which is, okay, these are my references. And coming to the tools, AI is getting into three different areas: research, education, as well as patient care. Whatever we have seen till now is up to patient care. And the tools, like the most of the models are called as LLMs, large language models. Why do we call it as large? It means it has more than 10 billion parameters. I don't have time to explain all these neural networks. Okay, and this is GPT. Okay, so means generative pre-trained transformers. Okay, now in the new era, you can create your own GPTs for your particular tasks. Say for example, you have 10 research articles, and you need to develop a specific table which will extract the sample size, the year of doing, like inclusion criteria, exclusion criteria, and all those stuff. Now it's just, you can make it in seconds. You can create your own GPT. In Gemini, it's called as creating a gems. In ChatGPT, it's paid now. In Gemini, I think you can create it for free. In the left-hand side panel, please click on Explore Gems, and you can create your own gem for any possibility, any purpose, and the gem will do the job for you. You can upload 10 files at once, and whatever instructions you give, that will follow. Okay, so that the custom GPTs are the trends now. And how many of you are Airtel users? Yes, hope you all have subscribed to claim the offer of Perplexity Pro, right? Yeah, yes, got it, sir. Yes, I think in Perplexity Pro, the equivalent of GPT is called as Spaces. Yes, go to Spaces, click on Spaces, and you can create your own personal space. So each space serves a different purpose. So for me, if I'm grading the essay questions of students, I can create an essay grader app. So like question paper generator, blueprint generator. So sky is the limit. It's up to you to create your own bots or GPTs which will help you. Even the space goes with, even for Grok 4, you will find something called as workspace. You can create your own workspace and you can do all your stuff whichever is needed. Now there is something called as prompt engineering. I hope everyone has heard about prompt engineering, right? So that's a big thing. Like people attend a lot of courses. I've attended 5 prompt engineering courses to learn the language of conversing or maintaining the conversation to get effective outputs from AI models. So primarily, I've created a small GPT which might help you in these are the LLM models. I'll come back to the demonstration part. So this is ChatGPT, Gemini. Anyone knows this? What this is? Claude. This is Claude, and this is Copilot, and this is Perplexity. This is, what is this? DeepSeek. This one from Jack Ma, Alibaba, Quen. This is from France. This is Mistral. All these are called large language models. They serve the primary purpose of, these models have been trained in vast corpus of information. So you can ask multiple things, whatever things you wish, you can ask. And there are also standalone AI tools for research such as Elicit, Consensus, ResearchRabbit, SciSpace, PaperPal, R-Discovery, and all these. The list is endless, but still there are many useful tools. And for education as well, nowadays I think for postgraduates, journal clubs are much easier than the time when we did post-graduation. Like for journal clubs, we scratched our heads for at least 3 weeks, and whenever the journal is given to us, we'll dissect each and every line and all those things. Now AI does the job for you. You just have to create beautiful presentations, and within seconds AI generates presentations. Okay, and the most important tool which you cannot skip, is one most important tool is NotebookLM. That is from Google. It is completely free. I suggest whoever has not tried, please try. There is a mobile app as well. So please go and try NotebookLM. It serves multiple purposes, and it helps me a lot in every day-to-day life. So AI is definitely a supplement for doctors, not a substitute. As the NVIDIA CEO has said, I'm not done yet. So I hope I have 5 more minutes, right? 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll take the opportunity. And now it's very much possible to teach the AI to write like someone. Say let's say that Parthasarathi has asked you to write an article in a like proper way, or research article, or this thing. So you can teach the AI model. You can feed the studies which have been done by Parthasarathi and upload it into AI model, and AI model will learn to write like him. Okay, and then you can make the corrections. So sky is the limit now. These are all like just a few clicks away, and I'll just show you here. And this is the link of artificial intelligence enabled medical devices. So you can search here. Let's just search for ophthalmic. I think you can see here. So there are 10 entries roughly. Okay. So these are the 10 entries out of, I think, 1, 2, 4, 7 total devices have been AI enabled from FDA. FDA approved devices have been there. And if I go to Google Scholar and search for Parthasarath's name, I get the articles from which have been there. So I can download this PDF. I can go to Claude. This is Claude for you. I'll click here and select use style, and I can create style. Okay, I can create custom style, and I can add a writing example. So I can upload any PDF document which I need, and Claude will learn how to write in that style. Okay, so like this is the next level thing which you can do with Claude. There are multiple use cases which I wanted to explore, but still this is the most important tool. Like you cannot escape this, you cannot ignore this. I'll click on create new. This is NotebookLM, completely free. Why I'm emphasizing on NotebookLM is you can create, you can upload multiple variety of sources into your notebook, basically, not just a document or a PDF. So it accepts PDF, text documents, markdown files, audio files. Last time I attended a Zoom meeting, I was not able to sit there and attend. I made my chatbot to record the audio of Zoom. I uploaded it to NotebookLM. NotebookLM gave me the entire notes, and I got the transcript, and I asked NotebookLM how many times my name was called for or mentioned. And it said 3 times they called you, and I responded like, I have my own custom bot. Whenever my name is called, it will answer, poor network, can't unmute. Okay, so very important. So I can come back. I'll get the transcript. I'll ask what are the assignments given to me, what are the tasks assigned to me. It will give me the tasks and done. Okay, so I can handle multiple things here. So you can upload all these things, and this is completely free. One other important advantage is This tool has the least amount of hallucinations. I hope everyone knows what is hallucinations, right? Hallucinations is AI generates, cooks up a lot of things which does not exist. Okay, the wirings inside neural networks goes wrong and it cooks up something which doesn't exist. Totally abnormal, wrong answers will be there. If you ask ChatGPT to write a proposal for you, it will come up with 10 to 20 references, out of which 5 to 6 will not exist in this world. Okay, so this is very common in ChatGPT because ChatGPT has a higher temperature of that model. So use ChatGPT for creativity, creative thinking, creative things. I use ChatGPT to search for getting research ideas, novel research ideas. So you need kind of creative brain to get novel research ideas, right? You don't go to Gemini to ask for research ideas, but to write proper research proposals according to consort guidelines or Prisma guidelines or whatever guidelines you want. Then I'll jump into Claude or Gemini. And not only that, all these things are free, right? So I don't use just one LLM. I create a research proposal from ChatGPT. I go through, make all the tweakings and all those stuff. I'll correct a few bits and pieces here and there. Now I'll download the proposal. I'll upload it to Claude. And I inform Claude that I created this proposal from ChatGPT and made some corrections. Now you behave like a reviewer, go through this proposal and suggest me some corrections. Okay, an output of one LLM becomes an input for the other LLM. So usually, we usually, whoever is there in the AI knows that, we usually club Copilot and ChatGPT in one silo, and Gemini and Claude in one silo, DeepSeek and Qwen is in the other silo. There is one more silo which no one can enter, which no one can, like, it's handled by Muskmelon. I guess you all know that. So you can, that is a totally crazy model. So you will get whatever you search, you will get all those responses even from X. Whoever posts something in X will be counted there. So this is the workflow. I mean, sky is the limit. Now it's saving time for a lot of things. Now you can, like last time when I presented, when I made the presentations all by my own, everyone was asking, this is an AI generated presentations and all those stuff. So I stopped using all those fonts and all those things and manually I create slides. Okay. So though AI can create slides for you in seconds, but you are the accountable person at the end. Whatever you create from AI, it can be easily detected. You just copy paste something in ChatGPT, go to 0GPT, it can easily detect. Now I give you an assignment in Google Classroom. You people do the assignment. You submit me. You have copy pasted from ChatGPT. I can easily identify at what time you started your assignment, at what time you completed it. Did you copy paste, or did you what are the typing errors you did? All these things will be easily available. Okay. I mean, because Google Docs is connected to the cloud, AI models are there which have been connected to this thing. So it's happening all alone. So never try to cheat with AI. That's the take home message. Because like catching the AI related stuff is as easy as creating stuff from AI. Okay, got it right? So now I'm going to upload an article. Let's just say I want to read this. I want to learn something about this article from NotebookLM. Immediately I upload this article into NotebookLM. In NotebookLM, we have sources, chat, and studio. Okay, now once the article is uploaded, immediately I get a AI generated summary here. And I'll just go down, I'll click on mind map. And now immediately it will create a mind map for you. Okay, now all my presentation outlines, I can make it from mind map. Okay, once the mind map is ready, you can see this. So the document is divided into introduction and challenges, applications of AI models, challenges and prospects. I can click this. This is an interactive mind map, which I can download and share it for all those stuff. Okay. So now reading a document or going through different documents or guidelines becomes very easy. Very, very easy. You can easily click on generate. Now what AI will do is it will create an audio podcast. Now I'm traveling in the metro. I want to listen to this article. I upload it into NotebookLM. Mobile app is there. It will create an audio podcast. Now 2 avatars, AI avatars, will be discussing about all the content in this, about this journal article with least amount of hallucinations, and I can download the audio and I can listen to it. So I can chat anything with it. So I can say, like, let's just ask, what are the limitations of AI? And it will go through the document you can ask multiple sources. If you don't have YouTube video, I mean, I have to watch multiple YouTube videos, it is around 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I don't have time. I bring the YouTube video link to NotebookLM and I chat with the link. It creates me study notes as well. You can see here on the right side corner, you can see this. So here you find this briefing document, study guide, FAQs, timelines. You can create whatever you want. For education purpose, it is 100% very much recommended, because can you see this? When I asked about limitations, you also get the citations, or this is called backlinks. You get few numbers here and there, right? What NotebookLM does is the response is linked to the particular place from which the answer is generated. So you can go back and check whether this was an hallucinated response or not. Primarily, this is the way of NotebookLM helping us by minimizing the level of hallucinations. So we can't afford hallucinations in our medical practice or medical education or research as well. So for that reason, I think NotebookLM stands first in developing, you can create multiple things with NotebookLM, from podcasts and even PowerPoint presentations. You can ask it to give me, let's just say, give me content for 10 slides. Let's just say 10 slides using 6x6 rule. 6x6 rule, and it will just go through the document and it will give me the content for 10 PPT slides. 6x6 rule is nothing but 6 slides per slide and 6 words in each slide. Okay, we are not supposed to have more words and more lines and crowd our PPTs with all those things. Let's hope that NotebookLM understands. Now it knows, see, maximum 6 lines per slide. So NotebookLM knows whatever we don't know, NotebookLM knows. So it says maximum 6 words per minute. And now I can get these authentic slide content, not just AI generated content. Remember this. Okay. So this is the content which has been extracted using an AI model from a PDF. Okay. So this is completely mind-blowing stuff. And I think because of the dearth of time, I will not be able to proceed further. I think AI generated podcasts can be seen here. In Claude, you all can try these things. If you have ChatGPT, I suggest open your ChatGPT applications, and I'll wind up with one thing, which is about meta prompting. Okay, open your ChatGPT applications. I hope anyone from the other planet who's not using ChatGPT here? No one, nah? Okay, no aliens there. Okay, so this is the section called GPTs. There's a section called GPTs. Click on GPT. Okay, click on GPT. Okay, here anyone with a paid model can create their own personalized GPT models. Okay, and they can share it for free. I've created a GPT which is called as Meta Prompting GPT Brainer. Okay, so what's the use of this GPT is? Okay, what's the use of this GPT is, for every prompt, for every output, you go to an LLM, never write a simple prompt and ask it to do it. What do? You upload a PDF and say, give me 10 contents for 10 slides from this PPT. Or you go to ChatGPT and ask, create PPT with 20 slides from this thing and give me. Okay, that's not the thing. Okay, the two pillars of prompt engineering is prompt engineering framework and iterative refinement. Means you should equip yourself with a powerful prompt before going into your LLM itself. Preparing prompt takes time. Not just simple prompts will not serve the purpose. Don't get the PPT and again you go back, go through the PPT and you say, no, I don't like this content, modify this content and all this stuff. This is common, but this saves a lot of time. Let's just say I want to create an image, okay, to thank AIOS. So I'll just click on let's get started. This GPT will ask me what's my task. Okay, you can type in, I want to create a research proposal, PPT, whatever your task is. Now I'll say create an image to thank AIOS for inviting me for a talk on, let's just say 19/7/2025. Okay, this is my task. Now this GPT will automatically select a prompt engineering framework. Okay, can you see this? This is the framework. There are n number of frameworks which is humanly not possible to remember. So now this GPT will select a framework which is called as CRISP framework. Depending on the task, you are supposed to enter all the components of a prompt to the LLM to get an effective output. Did you get it? Okay. So to get good health from your diet, you are supposed to have a balanced diet. You should have fruits, vegetables, carbohydrates, proteins, and all those stuff. We know all those components of a balanced diet, but we do not know what are the components of a prompt. Okay, what's the components of a different prompt engineering framework? So you have to, for depending on your task, you are supposed to apply a prompt engineering framework and feed all the necessary data to the model to write the prompt for you. We are not doing the task. This is iteration 1 and this is the first one. So can you see, it's impossible for me to write a prompt like this to create an image. Do you agree? Create a visually appealing thank you image expressing gratitude to AIOS for inviting me to speak at their event on include elegant text that says thank you for the honor. It's impossible for us to write prompts like this thing. So remember, the best prompt writer is AI models, LLMs. The best prompt writer is AI models. Never ever write your prompts on your own. And don't use all these prompt engineering libraries and all those stuff. Whatever you write, inform ChatGPT saying that, suppose you don't want to use this GPT or something, no problem. What you should do is you inform ChatGPT that prompt, this is my prompt. Hey ChatGPT, look at my prompt. Add the necessary details. If you want more information, ask me. Don't assume anything. Okay, first thing is to get ready with a prompt. Okay, directly we do not jump directly into the surgery, right? We have a checklist. We go through all the required components. That's the most important part here. This is, and it doesn't suffice. And you go down, I think I can click here and it will show you, it will ask me a few questions. Which platform is for the image? Would you like a name or photo, particular style, symbols, and all those stuff? When I say done, I get the final prompt. Okay, so it keeps on asking, iterative refinement keeps on going on. So this way you can create your own GPTs in Gemini, in Claude, like not in Claude, I think in Perplexity Pro, everyone has it for free. So you people please explore today, try creating something. If you don't know, like if you know I want to create this one, go to ChatGPT or Gemini and say, I want to create an Perplexity space to do this task. Give me step-by-step instructions. Give me step-by-step instructions, okay? And it will do it for you. Follow the instructions, create a space, start doing something and start using AI not just for education or research. Every daily, day-to-day activities, AI is, everyone is using AI. If you have searched in PubMed is based on AI. From 2020, PubMed is based on AI algorithms. You are using Amazon, you are using Zomato, you are using YouTube, everything is running behind an AI algorithm model. So with that, I think I'll conclude my talk, and I sincerely thank AIOS and Partho sir for inviting me to give a talk. Thank you. Butterfly, sir. Butterfly. PowerPoint, sir. Which? Okay, to create presentations, designs and presentations. For starters, Gamma is a good beginner, sir. Gamma.app is a beautiful AI app. So you can click create new. You can paste your text from any PDF documents and Gamma will create the slides for you. And you can just, this section, you can just give a topic and AI will create a presentation. Here, if you want to create let's just say I'll upload this PDF, which we got about that study. And you just have to copy paste an URL or upload a PPT file, PDF file. It will automatically create, let's just create this for this one, right? So now if I click open, now Gamma will automatically upload the file and within seconds, within next minute, I'll show you the slides. For free, it will create 10 slides for you. I mean, you have to create 10 bunches of 10 and you should add it together. Or there is an AI agent called as Manus. There are AI agents. I mean, that's the third level. Level 1 is chatbots. Level 2 is reasoning models. Level 3 is AI agents which does the task for you. Now, suppose I want to go out for a coffee and I want to order some gift to Partho sir. I can give the task to Partho sir saying that go to Amazon and find out a customizable wallet or something and add it to the cart. Now AI will do all the search for me and it will add it to cart. If I give the pin, it will order it for me. Now, if I click continue here, automatically you can see the slides generated. It will get generated automatically from Gamma. Now I can select condense the text, concise, and click generate. It will automatically generate 10 cards. Now it's 8 cards here. So 8 slides will be automatically generated. And you can of course download it and edit it as you wish. Okay, so yes, now you can see, right? Slides are getting generated depending on the network speed. Definitely these slides are better than mine, right? Okay. So this was the image which I showed, right? Okay, I can just click on present and you can see these are the slides created from Gamma. Okay. So thank you all and thank you, Parthu sir. Yes, thank you.